Okay. And I feel like confusing it with fire and then poking enemies in the water would actually exacerbate the issue I'm having. Maybe it's time to take a different weapon out. We have so many. I don't think any of these short guys. Could break out the Black Scorpion Stinger and see how that does. I mean, at that point, I could just use Ricards. Could go back to using axes. I saw this recommended. Same moveset. But no fire damage. Okay. Okay, so I would need to upgrade this. What is this upgrade on? Goes to plus 10, so that is just standard. And at plus 10, this thing does slap. Conveniently enough, this person in the comment section on the Macedon Halberd uses Shrine of Amana, where we are currently, to test durability on weapons. Wild. Doesn't burn through stamina as quickly as the other one, getting 5 hits off before you're out of stamina. I am wearing the Ring of Blades. Might need to try infusing this up, not infusing, reinforcing this up a little bit and seeing how it does. Because at plus 10, this thing has A scaling and like 400 damage. So this thing apparently hits like a truck at fully infused, fully reinforced. There was apparently a patch, and someone was asking if this is still true, and I don't... No one ever responded to them, so I can't check. Where you would do lightning infusion with high int and faith, 40 on each. At plus 10, and this thing would just hit like a truck. It's the exact same animation speed as the Black Knights. The problem is once you're in close like I keep getting, you're not getting proper damage. The second hit gets proper damage because the second hit's a spear stab. But the first hit, proper damage is from spacing. I was about to switch weapons and that dude just came flying in. But we lost a lot of durability. We have a second one, so that's kind of less of an issue. But I also want to try the Black Stinger. Not a lot of durability on the Stinger. Would definitely need to break out the Knuckle Bracer. But 2 quick pokes and the enemies are dead. So it might be worth checking Ricard's and seeing how that does. Oh, Ricard's can do 1 quick stab. Okay. I was trying to see if I could put the old Leo ring on, but I do want all the item drops from the gold ring. The hawk ring, I don't think I need the hawk ring for right now. I'm dealing in fairly close quarters. Oh, and them charging forward counts as an attack. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess that is part of their attack animation. Maybe? I honestly can't tell. But the old Leo ring is helping, and that's all that counts. And even when it isn't helping, we're still getting one-hit kills on these guys. So this is actually... Sir, you missed the memo. More effective than what we were using. Okay, in deep water, it doesn't want to work. Gotcha. And I've got decent enough durability that I can get between bonfires. Keep eyes behind me for guys flying in from the backfield. This, okay, all three of them noticed me at once. Cool. You guys are all really cool, I want you to know that. If I could find a good source of Titanite chunks, that seems to be my issue right now. I should grab my 2 scimitars and pull them up to +10. Macedon Halberd +10 could be good, especially if people are saying 40 int, 40 intelligence. Sorry, 40 int, 40 faith. Lightning infused Macedon Halberd hits like a truck, and that is where we're ending up already. I don't remember. I don't know if this is run 2 or run 3 of the 5 that I needed, which is actually the 6 that I need because 5 despawned a dude, and then I died between killing him and getting to the bonfire. But at the same time, because I died, I don't think it matters what number I'm on, because I know that there is one more when stuff starts to despawn. And I just look over, just to pause for a second. As I'm walking down the stairs here, I do a quick check to see if those guys are alive. And that tells me, is there one or is there more than one? Forgot to rest at the bonfire. Going back up. I really want to beat this area today. So I hope I despawn these guys soon, because that'll make the walk to the boss a whole lot easier. When we do despawn these guys, it will be time for a chip break. So I will call that out when that happens. Right, one of the things to pair with the old Leo ring is the stone ring. Try and break their poise with the rapier stab. So you don't end up trading blows. Also, this thing doesn't like huge elevation differences. That's one of the problems I'm running into. Making the choice to kill the singer early on has an unintended side effect that I was not ready for. This area has no ambient music if the singer's not alive. Which is real unfortunate. You just kind of have the sound of air blowing through the cave. Hopefully, this is the last time. Because we know when there's a partial despawn that it is the final spawn for these enemies, we don't need to use Homeward to go back to the previous bonfire. We can just go straight to this one. So hopefully we're there. Because making a push onto the boss from here is not difficult. Nope, not there. For my own sanity, I'm going to stab this man and reset and see how many loops are left. As the enemies get further away from the bonfire, I am less inclined to stab the first enemy I see and check how many spawns are left. And I just go through the entire thing. This is about as far as I'm willing to traverse to check. Okay, this is 2 left. This loop starts the despawning, and next loop ends it. Those are acceptable terms. I can deal with that. I think reaching the next area unlocks the expanded store of the upgrade mat seller, the rock keeper, the geologist. Whatever you want to call it. So, pushing through here, defeating the boss, and then pushing a little bit further into the next area is probably the best bet. Hey Pat, how you doing? So as soon as we clear out this area and reach the next bonfire, we will definitely just push through to the next zone. None of that. Stale popcorn sounds just real depressing. Like, popcorn for lunch, okay, is what it is. Not super exciting, but it's empty calorie enough to get you through to dinner. Stale popcorn just sounds depressing. That just getting you through to dinner is what you're counting on? I have no clue what I'm doing for dinner tonight. Probably beef ravioli. I forgot to take a protein out last night, so. And we don't have meatballs. I was gonna make meatball subs, but we don't have meatballs. And then I was like, well, I can just... We have panko, we have eggs, we have cheese. I could make meatballs. Just the main reason it hasn't gone on the list, because I could just make them. But we had burgers last night. So that would be... And I'm not solving this by saying ravioli, because it's beef ravioli. It would be 2 beef dishes in a row. Yeah, we don't need anything because I'm the one buying. That's why we never need anything. I cook with what limited ingredients I have because I don't have money to buy other ingredients. I I don't like that that man was on a different spawn pattern. Probably because I walked down here and killed that man to... Yep. So what happened was when we reached here the first time, that guy and that guy were killed so I could pick up the item down there. So my cycle count was off by 1. Now, is that 95% you've done the levels and are working on the open world, or you've done the open world and are working on the levels? Because one of those grinds is significantly worse than the other. Yeah, they tried to do too much with the levels in the Skywalker Saga for LEGO. Normally the open world is a bear, but looking over and seeing what Sister's working through, they tried to do too much. Like, I had no problem doing the levels in DC Supervillains, but the open world was just kind of a slog. I got real sloppy all this. That man lived on a dream. Yeah, LEGO DC Supervillains was really good. This should be, I'm done, and I can just run through to the bonfire. But because that man killed me and I killed him, and he's still standing, I legitimately don't know. Where did you come from? You were all the way over there, and then suddenly you were attacking me from behind.